Bring in Fox News contributor and former civil rights attorney Leo Terrell. Hard to even hear that. I mean, troubled times we do live in. Leo, what is your response to that?
Sandra, what bothers me about everything that's going on, the situation in Westlake and Ohio, is that there's a lack of powerful administrative presence by the Department of Justice and by the FBI. You have a war on Jewish Americans in this country, and Joe Biden is playing progressive left-wing politics at the peril of Jewish Americans. There are hate crimes that are disproportionate to the number of Jewish Americans in this country. Why? Because there's not assertive action from the federal government to deter this, Sandra, and that's why you have on the college campuses, that's why people are emboldened to attack Jewish American citizens. This is outrageous. And that press conference that you and I watched, I'll tell you right now, where is the prosecutor, Sandra? Where's the district attorney? Where's the U.S. attorney? Where's the prosecution of these crimes that are taking place in this country?
Yeah, obviously we were all watching the county sheriff in Ventura on the suspect that is now in custody that they're not making public yet. But what exactly happened, they said, in their investigation is still unclear. What is clear is a 69-year-old Jewish man died after he was injured during a confrontation at that pro-Palestinian, the dueling rally that was happening there in Thousand Oaks, California. Here was the county sheriff last hour on that, Leo. Listen.
The information we're getting is conflicting with one another. There was clearly an interaction between the two, but what that level of interaction is still unclear. We've identified him as a suspect because as of right now, he's the only one that we have information on that may have been involved in an interaction with our victim.
So they're asking for any witnesses to please send video. They need more video to conclude what exactly happened there. They're not ruling out a hate crime, but they're investigating right now as a homicide. They confirmed last hour. All of this is happening, Leo, as we see this sharp rise in anti-Semitic attacks. This is since October 7th, up 388%, according to the ADL. The anti-Semitic attacks are on the rise. That is a huge number, Leo.
It's massive, Sandra, and I will submit to you, I've been a civil rights lawyer for 30 years. If it was any other group in this country, via race or religion, it would have been addressed by the president, by the Department of Justice, Merrick Garland, Christopher Wray. I would submit to you that there's crickets when it comes to Jewish Americans. That press conference, we learned very little. We didn't see the district attorney there. He was vague about what evidence was in his custody, control, and possession. He says there is a possible hate crime, but he didn't tell us the evidence. I am telling you that the American response to this Jewish hate in this country is anemic, it is poor, and it's going to continue because those out there conducting this outrageous conduct has basically been given a green light, Sandra, by the federal government, the state government, and these local authorities.
It's hard to see. We'll see what more comes from that as that investigation continues. But these warnings are happening all over the country right now, Arizona as well. Leo, thank you very much for joining us on all of that. Appreciate it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.